Hello, everyone. Hey, hello, good evening to everyone. Thanks for joining. You're welcome. Hey, Catherine, thanks for joining. I see you. You're welcome. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining. You are all welcome. I see 16 people watching. You're welcome. Thank you for joining. Please make sure to share the video. Just share the live so that other people can join us. You are all welcome. Thanks for joining. I see you, Catherine. How are you doing? You're welcome. Thanks for joining. Please make sure to share the video so that other people can join us. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment. You are all welcome. Thanks for joining. Diabetes Mindful Warriors, I see you all coming. Please help me to share the video. Share it, comment, like the video, double tap on your screen to like the video, please. Just double tap on your screen to like the video so that many people can join us. You are all welcome. I see 27 people watching. You're welcome. Let's just wait 2 minutes. Let's give 2 minutes of grace. Please say something in the comment section. Let me know where you're watching from, please. If you don't mind, type in the comment section. Where are you watching me from? So I know where my audience are. Just type in the comment section. In which country are you streaming from? I would like to know. Good evening, Rita. Hello, Rita says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Rita. Thanks for joining. You're welcome. I know Rita is from the Queensland. So Rita is from the UK. Thanks for joining, Rita. You are welcome. Adobaye, thanks for joining. I see you. You're welcome. Please, if you don't mind, double tap on the screen so that other people can join. Oh, Catherine is watching all the way from Kenya. Hey, Catherine, how is Kenya doing today? You're welcome. Thanks for joining, Catherine, all the way from Kenya. You're welcome. Idavo is watching from Adevo. I think it's Adevo. Adevo is watching from London. Hey, Adevo, you're welcome. Thanks for joining. I see you. You're welcome. Please double tap on your screen. Just give the video a big thumbs up as you join. Just double tap to give the video a thumbs up. Or if you don't mind, you can look at the top right hand side of your screen, the 3 small dots. Just click on them and you select the thumbs up. But if you cannot find it, just double tap on your screen. You double tapping on your screen is liking the video. Adobaye is watching from Ghana. Hey, how is Ghana today, Adobaye? Thanks for joining. You're welcome. I see you all, wonderful people, amazing people of God. You're all welcome. Hope my volume is okay. Hope you all can hear me clearly. Let me also get a confirmation from that. If my volume is okay, I would like to know. So I should not be talking to myself here. Hope my volume is okay. Rita, how are you doing? Yes, please just double tap on the screen. Give the video a big thumbs up. Today we are going to talk about something very important. Like I said last week, I said this week we are... Sorry, I have not joined the WhatsApp group. I'm on holiday. It's no problem, Rita. The WhatsApp is still going to start. We are starting in October. We are starting, I think, on the 13th of October. We are going to start the October class. So enjoy your holiday. You still have a couple of weeks. So enjoy your holidays. In 2 weeks' time, we are going to start the October session. So you're welcome. Hey, Adobaye, I see you. Please double tap on your screen. Like I promised last week, I said today we are going to talk about something very important because during the end of our show of last week, I got a question about what is A1C. So I promised today we are going to talk everything about the A1C blood sugar test so that you can be familiar to it and you can also know what the A1C test means. So when you go somewhere and someone is talking about the A1C, you know directly, oh, this person is talking about this. Or if you go to your doctor wants to explain to you your blood sugar results or the A1C sugar results test, you will know exactly what your doctor is talking about. So today we are going to focus on the A1C test. Before we start, you're all welcome. Thanks for joining. Welcome to Diabetes Mindful Talks, where we talk everything about diabetes type 2, especially how you can reverse and manage your diabetes type 2 while you are still eating our African foods, because of course our African foods are nutritive and you can eat them while managing diabetes. But a very most important thing for you to know is how to eat these African foods, how to combine them, when to eat them, the portion to eat, and most especially which kind of African foods should you eat when you are managing diabetes. And that is our focus on this channel. Here we touch a little bit about everything when it comes to our African meals and diabetes. Last week we talked about the fasting blood sugar levels, what the fasting blood sugar level is all about, and what you can do to reduce your fasting blood sugar levels. Today, our main focus will be on the A1C test result, because it is one of the most fundamental tests when it comes to diabetes. Without the A1C result, you cannot be diagnosed if you have diabetes or not. So the A1C is very instrumental when it comes to diabetes, and that is what we are going to be talking today. Hey Mabel, thanks for joining all the way from Nigeria. I see you, Mabel. So today, everything is just about the A1C results. So if you are new here and you're watching me for the very first time, if you see my face for the very first time and diabetes is something that you want to know more about, or you are a diabetic, a pre-diabetic, or someone who is struggling with insulin resistance, I want to assure you that this platform is the best place for you to be. If you have friends, if you have family members who are also struggling with diabetes, then share this video to them so that they can be informed about what diabetes is all about and how they can manage their diabetes. Because like they say, knowledge is power. If you don't have knowledge, then it will be very difficult for you to navigate diabetes successfully. So I am here to give you all the necessary information that you need. Hey Nazra, all the way from the USA. Thanks for joining, Nazra. You're welcome. Lami, I see you. You say welcome. Thank you very much, Lami. You're welcome. I see you too. Thank you very much for joining. So today we are going to dive into this very important topic, which many people who are struggling with diabetes have been hearing about, but most people don't really understand what the A1C test is. Most people tend to confuse the A1C results with their normal fasting or their normal blood sugar readings, but these are two separate readings. Last week we talked about the fasting blood sugar readings, which are your fasting readings, which are the blood sugar that you measure at least 7 to 8 hours before eating. But today we are not talking about that. We are talking about the A1C. So I don't want you to confuse between the A1C test and the fasting blood sugar test. They are two separate tests. But the problem is that most people confuse it. So in this video, you are going to get a clarity of what it is all about. So what are we going to talk about? The A1C test. About the A1C, we are going to define it. What is the A1C? Because you need to know what the A1C means, what it stands for, and what it does. So we are going to discuss that. Another important thing about the A1C is that we are going to interpret the blood readings, because most often when you go to your doctor will give you your lab results, and your doctor will say, oh, your A1C result is 7%, or your A1C result is 5.6%. But they don't explain to you in concrete terms what those results mean. So today I'm going to be explaining to you what all your results mean. And most importantly, we are going to be talking about how you can reduce your A1C results naturally. When I talk about naturally, I'm talking without all those pills, without those medications, and without insulin, because you can actually reverse your A1C results naturally. So that is what we are going to talk in this particular video. So if you have been looking for your lab results and you are confused and you don't understand them, or your doctor is explaining to you but still you don't have a clarity about what it is, I will advise you to stay put and stay to the end of this video so you will understand what the A1C is, so that next time, like I said, when you go to your doctor and your doctor is talking about the A1C result, you will know where your doctor is coming from and you will know where your doctor is going to with your results. So that is our focus for today. With all that being said, let us just dive into the live streaming of today. What is the A1C test? If somebody asks you, what is A1C? So I wrote here that the A1C is a simple blood test that doctors use to check how far you have been controlling your blood sugar levels for the past 3 months. Remember, I told us that the A1C is different from the normal fasting blood sugar level. And this is because when we are talking about the A1C, we are talking about the average blood sugar readings for the past 3 months. So it has nothing to do with your blood sugar reading of today, of yesterday, or the day after. No, it has to do with your blood sugar readings from the past 3 months. I will explain to you why the A1C is measured after every 3 months. I'm going to talk about that in the course of this video. Some people also call the A1C the HbA1c test. The HbA1c test is the same thing, but they are just cutting it in short. The HB means hemoglobin. We all know we have our red blood cells and our blood is red. What gives the red color is the protein that is found in our blood, and that protein, the name of that protein that gives the red color of our blood, is called the hemoglobin. That is what is used to transport our oxygen. So if you are having a low hemoglobin rate, or if you are having low protein in your blood, they will tell you that you have low hemoglobin. And that is why you will see people that are having low hemoglobin, or they are having low protein in their blood, they are constantly feeling tired. Now you come to know why they are feeling tired. They are feeling tired because hemoglobin is responsible for transporting the oxygen. So if you are having less hemoglobin, it means that you are also transporting less oxygen, and that is what is making you to feel very tired. So hemoglobin HbA1c is the same as the A1C test. The hemoglobin is the protein that is found in your red blood cells. That is what gives your blood the red color. So that is one thing that you need to understand, because it is very important for you to know the function of the hemoglobin A1C test. Another thing that you need to know about it is that the more sugar that you have in your blood, that is how the hemoglobin is going to be attached into your red blood cells. So if you have less sugar, it means that there will not be enough hemoglobin that is coated on your blood. But if your sugar levels are very high, especially for people who have diabetes and their blood sugar levels are not under control, it means that this hemoglobin, which is your protein which transports your oxygen, it has the tendency to stick on your blood because your blood sugar levels are too high. So it is measured also in percentage. It is very important for you to know how it is measured. If you have been looking your lab results, you will see that when your results always come back from the lab and they are talking about the A1C or they are talking about the HbA1c results, they are always in percentage. But now we have to know, because since your red blood cell, I told us that I'm going to explain to you why your red blood cells are always measured after every 3 months. And this is because your red blood cells, they have a lifespan of 3 months. So your red blood cells, they live just for 3 months. After 3 months, these red blood cells are going to die, and then new red blood cells will be made. That is why your hemoglobin is measured after every 3 months, because the 4th month, they are going to have a formation of new red blood cells. So if you hear your doctor is telling you, okay, you have your hemoglobin, your HbA1c test this month, we are going to wait again after 3 months before we conduct the next test. Know that it is because of the lifespan of your red blood cells. They live just for 3 months. So that is why it is being measured after every 3 months. It is not like your fasting blood sugar levels that you will be measuring it every day. You can even measure it up to 4 times in a day. No. But depending on your age, or depending on your health condition, or depending also on your doctor's advice, some people can be just 2 times in a year. Other people can be maybe 3 times in a year. It depends on your doctor's advice, your age, and also your health condition. Now, another thing, there is something that I wanted to make mention of also. I wanted to talk about something I just escaped my mind, but there was something I wanted to talk about. It escaped. When it comes back, I will talk about it. So I hope that point is clear. I hope you now understand what the HbA1c test mean, or what the A1C blood sugar test means. So it is your average blood sugar test measured for the last 3 months. It is not the test that you measure today, or 1 day, or 2 days, or 1 month. No, it is an average from the past 3 months. Okay, now I remember what I wanted to say. So I wanted to emphasize on the point that for those of you who are having high blood sugar levels, know that if you are constantly having high blood sugar levels and you are not putting these high blood sugar levels under control, it means that this hemoglobin, which is your protein, is going to be attached into your red blood cells. And for most people, that is what is causing you to constantly feel tired. So it is very important for you to bring your blood sugar levels under control when you are managing diabetes. Otherwise, this hemoglobin is going to attach itself to your red blood cells. So the higher your blood sugar levels, the higher hemoglobin is going to attach on your red blood cells. That is just the definition of the A1C test. Now, how do you interpret these readings? Because it is very important for you to know how they are being interpreted. Like I said, they are measured in percentage. For the normal blood sugar readings, some people, they have millimole per liter. And other people, they will have milligrams per deciliter. But when it comes to the A1C results, they are being interpreted in percentage. So the unit for your A1C is in percentage. Now, for people who have a normal A1C result, their sugar levels are required to be under 5.6%. So if you go to your doctor, you do your A1C blood test, and your results come back to you, and your results are under 5.6%, it means that your blood sugar levels are normal, or it means that you don't have diabetes. So I will repeat, A1C results under 5.6 means that you do not have diabetes. For people with pre-diabetes, if your A1C result is between 5.7 to 6.4%, please take note. If you go to your doctor, you measure your A1C, and your doctor says your A1C is a little bit high because your blood sugar results are showing that you have 6.7 to 5.7 to 6.4. It means that you are having what is known as pre-diabetes. Your blood sugar levels are elevated. Your blood sugar levels are higher. But even though they are higher, they still do not qualify you to be a diabetic because they are under the diabetic range. So normal is any A1C less than 5.6. And if you have 5.7 to 6.4, it means that you are pre-diabetes. And then for people with diabetes, it means that your A1C results are higher than 6.5%. So for any of you who is watching me and you have been diagnosed with diabetes, it means that your blood sugar results or your A1C results were higher than 6.5%, which classify you as a diabetic. Normally, this 6.5 has to be measured on 2 separate times. So if they measure it the first time and you have 6.5 and above, your doctor will not immediately say you are having diabetes. It can be because of your state or you had problems for the past 3 months and your blood sugar levels were really high. Maybe you were taking some medications during the past 3 months that can also cause you to have these elevated blood sugar levels. But to be on the safer side, they are going to conduct this A1C test again before they confirm that you are actually having diabetes. So for one test, it cannot be approved that you are a diabetic until they conduct the test 2 times and they found out that your blood sugar readings or your A1C readings are higher than 6.5%. Then you can be classified as a diabetic. Yes, it's the same. Even if you are a sickle cell, it's the same. The only thing that they need to do with you is to go to the lab and they take blood samples from you and they run it. So even if you are a sickle cell, they can also conduct the A1C results from you. It doesn't matter if you are a sickle cell or you are sick of something. No, what is important is for you to go to a lab and then they will collect blood samples from you and they will do it. Like I said, it is done after every 3 months. But if you want to know if you are a diabetic, maybe diabetes runs in your family, your father or your uncle or your auntie, maybe they are struggling with diabetes and you are not sure if you are also having diabetes, the best thing for you to do is for you to go and visit your doctor so that they can also do some blood test with you and confirm if you are actually having diabetes. So if you are a sickle cell and you think that you might be suffering from diabetes, it is also important for you to visit your doctor for this blood test to be run. So, it is possible as a sickle cell that blood can be removed from you and the test is conducted. It is also possible. Adevo, have you gone for a kidney test? I will advise you to go for a kidney test, not just assuming, because if your urine is foamy, that is also not normal. It is very abnormal for you to have foamy urine. So it's good you go to the doctor, you do the test for your kidney or for your liver for you to confirm if they are normal, because normal urine don't have to foam. Yes, normal urine don't have to foam. So if you are having this foamy urine, please go and do a checkup again. Hey, Njideka, you're welcome. Thanks for joining. So those are the interpretation. Now we know how the A1C blood results are being interpreted. So if your A1C is below 5,6, it means that you don't have diabetes. But if they are from 5,7 to 6,4, it means that you have pre-diabetes. And anything above 6,5%, then you are considered diabetic. What food can be avoided to prevent diabetes? That is what we are discussing here. Just stay put, Gloria. That is what we are discussing here. So now we know what the A1C test is, and also we know how the numbers are interpreted. Now, for people who are already struggling with diabetes, for most doctors, it is advisable for you to keep their A1C results under 7%. Even though you're diabetic, it means that your results are higher than 6,5%. But in general, it is required of you to keep your A1C under 7%. And this is because if you keep your A1C results under 7%, it is going to prevent you from having the risk of all these diabetes complications like nerve problem, eye problem, heart problem, or kidney problems. That is why when you go to your doctor, they will always advise you, so please make sure to keep your A1C result under 7%. It is not because the 7% are good, but it is just to keep you in the safer zone so that you will not develop the risks of having all these diabetes complications. But for people who are young, for young people, they can even put it up to under 6,5%. Even though you are a diabetic and you are young, your doctor may insist on you working to keep your A1C under 6,5. This is because you are still young, you are still active, and you can easily take control over your diabetes. But for the older people, let's say for people who are around 60 years and above or 55 years and above, and they have other health issues, your doctor might say it is safe for you to be at 7%. Don't exceed 7%, because if you exceed 7%, your risks of developing diabetes complications are going to increase. So that is also very important. Note that the higher your A1C result, the higher your risk of having diabetes complications. And the lesser your A1C result, the lesser your risk of developing the diabetes complications. So it is always good for you to work to see how you can always reduce your A1C result. When you reduce them, you are always going to be on the safer side. You see people that are struggling with nerves problem. Many people who are struggling with diabetes, they tend to complain about nerves problem. Either they have tingling on their fingers or on their feet. This is all as a result of high blood sugar levels. If your sugar levels are uncontrolled, you are very, very liable, or you are very exposed to have all these diabetes complications. But do not worry, because we are going to discuss how you can put them down using our natural African foods, because it is very, very possible for you to do it. So this is all that you need to know about the A1C test. That is the definition and also the readings interpretation. Now, one thing that is very important for you to know, that it gives you a clear picture of your past 3 months blood sugar result. Now, I always get these questions from my patient. When I go to them, they will say and then they'll go to their doctor to do their A1C result. Like last time I went to one, I saw him and he was saying, but sure, how come? I went to the doctor and before I left the house, I measured my blood sugar and everything was okay. But when I went there, the doctor said my A1C results are high. How is that possible? Yes, it is possible because you measured your blood sugar level in the morning. That result were your blood sugar levels for that particular moment. Some people, they will know that because they have to visit their doctor the next day, they will do everything to keep their blood sugar levels under control. Some might even stay for a day without eating just to prove to their doctors that their blood sugar levels are okay. But if you want to prove to your doctor that your blood sugar levels are okay, for the normal blood sugar measurements, you can prove to your doctor like that. But if you are going in for the A1C results, know that your blood sugar results for that particular day don't count. Yes, your blood sugar levels for that particular day don't count because your readings of your A1C are your blood sugar results for the past 3 months. So it is not an instant blood sugar result. So when you go to your doctor, you measure your blood sugar levels in the morning before leaving home. And after you conduct your A1C result and they tell you that your blood sugar levels or your A1C results are very high, do not be shocked. It is because they are taking the readings from the past 3 months, not that reading that you took that morning. It doesn't count. Another important thing that you have to know when it comes to the A1C is that from the A1C test or your A1C result, your doctor can see how you are managing or how you are controlling your diabetes. And it is from this A1C result that your doctor can decide if your medications are going to be changed or if they are going to increase your medications or they are going to reduce those medications for those of you who are on medications, who are on oral medication, or for those of you who are on insulin. So it is also as a result of the A1C test that when you go to your doctor and they discover that your readings are high, your doctor will say to you, okay, now we are no more going to continue with this and this medication. We are going to change it and we give you another medication. It is because your doctor found out that your A1C results were very high, which means that the medications that you are already taking are not sufficient for you. So they are going to look for something that is going to help to bring down your blood sugar levels. Same with your insulin. For those of you who are taking the insulin, if your doctor say, okay, now we are going to increase your insulin units or we are going to reduce your insulin units, know that it is as a result of your A1C result. So the lower your A1C results, the better for you. That is something that you have to take note of. Now, we know about the A1C, we know about its importance, we know how to interpret it. Now, let's talk about how can you actually reduce your A1C. Is it even possible for you to reduce your A1C results naturally? That is our main focus for today. So, with that being said, I would like to answer a few questions. If you have any questions now, please drop them in the comment section so we can answer them. And also, we are starting our next session for our 4-week diabetes reverse coaching. We know we are running a WhatsApp coaching group for people who want to reverse their diabetes naturally. The September class is going on and we are rounding up this week. So, around the 13th of October, around the 13th of October, if I am not mistaken, we are going to start the October session. So if you want to reverse your diabetes naturally, I will advise you to join this WhatsApp group because it is very important. I don't know if there is anyone who is in my September group here. Maybe you can drop a comment in the comment section so they know how far your blood sugars are going in that group, because I tell you, the blood sugar levels are amazing. Everybody's sugar levels are under control. They are doing extremely well, and everybody is so happy that they joined that group. They have come to learn so much how to reduce their blood sugar, how to eat, the kind of foods they have to eat, the portion that they have to eat, when they have to eat, and when they don't have to eat. And everybody is doing amazingly well, and they are so super excited with the blood sugar readings that they are having now. The last 2 weeks, I had a student who had to go to the doctor, and the doctor told her that, okay, we are going to remove one of your medication because your blood sugar readings are really doing well. So I've had people in the group, medication stop. I had another woman, she was complaining last week. She said she went to her doctor because for her, it's like every time she visits her doctor, the doctor always have to add something and add. But this time she visited the doctor, and the doctor told her, I'm not going to add anything on your medications because your blood sugar readings are really doing well. So go home because I will not add anything. So that is just to tell you how they are enjoying the group. So if you want to have, I think not tomorrow, but this week, by the end of this week, on my community, I'm going to post a sample of blood sugar readings so that you all can see how the readings are going, how they have managed to reduce their blood sugar readings just in 4 weeks. I say just in 4 weeks. When we started, in 2 weeks, blood sugar readings were already going down because they knew, I trained them, I drew them what to do, and it's going perfect. So if you want to reverse your diabetes naturally, if you want to bring your blood sugar levels under control, I want to assure you that this coaching is a place that you need to be. So use the WhatsApp number on your screen to send me a WhatsApp message that you want to join the class, and I will send you all the necessary information that you need in order for you to join this class. With that being said, I have my How to Eat African Foods Without Blood Sugar Spike. It is my ebook, a book I wrote specifically to teach you how you can eat African food to prevent blood sugar spikes. This is an ebook, so it means that you can read it via your phone, your laptop, or even your tablet. So, but if you want to download it, if you want to make it printable, it is also possible. But it is an ebook and it is very affordable. If you need a copy, also use the WhatsApp number on your screen to send me a message so that I can send you the link on how to get your copy. Now, with all that being said, let us dive and talk about how you can reduce your A1C results naturally, because it is possible for you to reduce your A1C results naturally. Now, I am going to give you just 5 natural steps. Remember, when we are talking about natural, we are not talking about your metformin, we are not talking about your unidiamicum, we are not talking about anything, medication or insulin. We are just talking about what you can do naturally. Naturally will involve your food, it will involve your lifestyle. So I'm just going to give you 5 points that you can start practicing today if you want to reduce your A1C results. If you want to have a good A1C result the next time that you visit your doctor, here are 5 important points that you have to start following as of today. The first thing for you to do is to take note of your choice of food. So the first thing is your choice of food. And when we talk about your choice of food, we are talking about food that don't contain sugar. Most often, foods that you eat that contain a lot of sugar, and when I'm talking about sugar, I'm not talking about our crystal sugar. No, I'm talking about carbohydrate. Foods that are high in carbohydrate, when you eat them, they easily absorb into your bloodstream and increase your blood sugar level. So you have to choose your foods wisely. And choosing your foods wisely means that you have to stick to high fiber foods, stick to more vegetable, stick to protein, and reduce your carbohydrates intake. This point is very important. Your choice of food. Which kind of foods are you eating? If you want to reduce your A1C, start making slim and wise decisions when it comes to your food. Another thing that you have to take note of is to eat more vegetables. Vegetables are very good. Vegetables should be your go-to meal. Even if you don't want to eat in a day, make sure to eat a lot of vegetable. Why are vegetables important? Vegetables are important because vegetables are low in calories. Vegetables are low in carbohydrates, so they are not going to increase your blood sugar levels. Another thing is that vegetable contain what is known as fiber. Fiber is classified, or me personally, I classify fiber as the blood sugar police. Why? Because it stands in the gap to control and to ensure that sugar is not going to enter into your bloodstream. So when you eat a lot of fiber, you are preventing sugar from entering your bloodstream. So eat a lot of vegetable. It is in eating these vegetables that you can have this fiber. If you are that person that is not eating much vegetables, that is why your blood sugar levels are constantly going up, because you don't have anything to act as a barrier, to act as a shield to block that sugar from entering into your bloodstream. So if you have not been eating vegetables, let this video be an eye-opener to you. As from today henceforth, please make sure to eat a lot of vegetable. Last time I taught us the plate method. If you all remembered, last time I taught us the plate method, where I say the plate method is the best and the simplest way for you to eat clean when you are managing diabetes. And how is it clean and how is it good? How is it convenient? It is convenient because you have your plate, just a normal plate. You divide the plate into half, and the biggest half, you fill your vegetables with it. Then you divide the other half into two different halves, which means that you will have 2/4. The 1/4, you fill it with carbohydrate. And when we are talking about carbohydrate, at this point, we are talking about complex carbohydrate. Complex carbohydrate like your sweet potatoes, complex carbohydrate like your millet, complex carbohydrate like your unripe plantain, complex carbohydrate like your sorghum. Then you fill 1/4 of your plate with it, and then the remaining quarter, you are going to use it for your protein, which means that in your plate you are having a balanced diet. Half of it is filled with vegetables, and we all know that vegetables don't contain fat. Vegetables don't contain a lot of calories, and also vegetables don't contain carbohydrates. So there is no way that you are going to eat like this and you will be experiencing high blood sugar readings. No, train yourself to eat healthy, and this is the perfect way for you to eat healthy when you are managing diabetes. And if you are going to eat like this, I assure you that you are going to save yourself and reduce your A1C results. So your choice of food, it really matters. My plate is divided, but it doesn't matter if you have a normal plate in your house, you can just use your normal plate, divide it into 2 halves, use 1 half, fill it with vegetables, then divide the other one, put your carbohydrate, and then you put your protein. Also, note that you don't have to fill this plate until the brim. No, don't fill it too full. Just put it level. If you put it like that, I assure you, you are going to eat well. This is very important. Your choice of food. Your choice of food. Avoid simple carbohydrate. Simple carbohydrate are things like white rice, things like white pasta, things like white bread. These are the kind of foods that are going to cause you to have this blood sugar spikes, and it's going to prevent you from getting good A1C results. So please make sure to avoid the sweetened drinks. People that like to drink malt. Us Africans, we like to drink malt. We like to drink Coca-Cola. We like to drink Fanta. We like to drink beer. Please avoid them. If you are managing diabetes and you are struggling on bringing your A1C result, avoid all these sweetened drinks. Avoid refined carbohydrate. Otherwise, they are going to keep your blood sugar levels up. So that was number 1, your choice of food. The second thing is your portion control. I've talked a little bit about your portion control. The best thing that you can do is for you to use your plate method. If you are using your plate method, 50% is vegetable, 25% is carbohydrate, and the remaining 25% is your protein. There is no way that you are going to eat in big portions. No. So try to control your portions. Don't eat too much. Don't fill your plates too much. For those of you who are doing intermittent fasting, if you are doing intermittent fasting and you want to break your fast, this is also very important, because most people, when they are doing intermittent fasting, they want to break their fast. They will think, oh, because I skipped breakfast, so now that I am taking lunch, let me join the portion of breakfast to the portion of lunch. And then you will see them eating a big bowl of meal. No. If you skipped breakfast, that is gone. Don't add it again to your lunch. Let it go. Just focus on your lunch and eat your normal portion for lunch. Never you double your portions. Avoid the tendency also of going to your pot 2 times. Some people, when they dish their food, they eat, and then they think it will still be telling them, oh, that food was really delicious. Go again and add it. I want you to know that that second round that you are going to add, you are not going to even enjoy it like you think you will enjoy it. You are not going to enjoy it. What it's going to do is going to add up to your sugar. So avoid going for a second round. If you fill your plate once, it is enough. Don't go for the second round. The best thing that you can do, if you feel like you ate and you were not enough, drink a lot of water. Just drink water to fill that space. So that is it with your portion size, because if you eat big portions, know that the bigger your meals or the bigger your portions, that is how your blood sugar level is going to increase. So please watch out for your portions, because they are very important. So the third thing that you have to do if you want to reduce your A1C results naturally is physical activity. How active are you? Are you moving, or you don't have a moving lifestyle? Are you that person that just like to sit at one spot? If you are that person and you are struggling to reduce your A1C results, know that as of today, henceforth, you have to start moving. Even 10 minutes to 15 minutes is very important, especially after you eat your heaviest meal of the day. When you eat your heaviest meal of the day, please stand up, go and do a few walks, even if it's 10 to 15 minutes. Don't go to the gym. You don't need to go to the gym. Gym is for people who want to build muscles. I always say that it's for people who want to build muscle. It is good, but when you want to reduce your blood sugar levels, you actually don't need a gym. Just a walk around your compound is enough. If you want to clean, it's enough. If you want to do farming, that is also you doing activity. It's going to stimulate your muscles so that they can use the sugar that is found in your blood. The problem is for you to eat and then you sit, or to eat and you go and lie down on your bed. It is very, very dangerous, and it's not going to help you to reduce your A1C results. So we've talked about the choosing the right food, we've talked about your portion, and we've talked about your activity level. Make sure to walk, exercise. If you like to dance, dance. If you like to swim, swim. If you like to ride a bicycle, ride a bicycle. If you like to run, run. Those are all forms of exercising. Now, the fourth thing that you will need to do is consistency. You need to be consistent. You need to be consistent. We have learned that the A1C results are results for the past 3 months. So it is not something that you are going to eat a healthy meal for 1 or 2 days and you think that your A1C results are going to go down. No, you have to be consistent. You have to do it over and over again. Train your system to be consistent. Most often, for you to really start seeing results in anything that you are doing, it takes about 3 months. So you cannot do something for 1 week, 2 weeks, and you are expecting to see results. No. Most often, especially when it comes to weight loss and when it comes to reducing your blood sugar levels, it's something that you need to do it at least for 3 months. Then you will start seeing the results even physically. So I will urge you, if you want to reduce your A1C results naturally, and if you are on a diet, please be consistent on that diet. Don't do the diet for 2 weeks and you are not seeing result and you think it's not working. No, stay put, be patient, give your body time. Know that your body also needs to adjust to whatever thing you are doing. So give your body time, at least 2 weeks, for your body to adjust before it start getting used to your new pattern. So consistency is very important. Don't start making the right food choices for 2 weeks, or you reduce your food portions for 2 weeks, or you go and do your physical activity for 2 weeks. You stop thinking that your blood sugar results or your A1C results are going to be perfect. No, be consistent. Give it time. Give your body time to adapt. At least 3 months, you will start seeing the results, both physically, mentally, and even emotionally. So I'm emphasizing on consistency because too often we like to give up very early. By the time most of us, we even struggle and it's time for our results to start showing, that is the moment where most of us will give up. But I want to assure you that you have to be consistent and know that every small step that you make towards your blood sugar control, know that it is working. Even if you are not seeing it physically, know that it is happening inside of you. It has to first happen inside of you. Your body gets used to it before it will manifest physically. So please give it time. Do not be in a haste. Do not be in a haste to stop whatever thing you are doing. Last time, I remember, I think maybe my last live that I did, I told us that many of you are diagnosed with diabetes 10 years late. Diabetes can live in you for up to 10 years before they can even discover that you are having this diabetes. So if you have been diagnosed with diabetes and you want to bring your A1C results down, know that it is not something that you are just going to have the results immediately. No. Even the diabetes that is living in you is something that you have been having it for years. Some people 1 year, some people 2 years, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it is not that you are going to start eating right for a month and you think, oh, because I'm not seeing my results, I'm going to stop here. No, please be consistent. In anything that you are doing, be consistent. Give it time. Give your body time to adjust to the new changes. And I assure you, without giving up, you are going to see your results. So that is also very important, because most at times we give up too early. The time you want to give up is maybe the time that your skin is even trying to adapt or get used to what you are trying to do, and then you stop. You stopping, you are instead confusing your body again the more. If you have high cholesterol, what do you do? Rita, I have a video on my channel about high cholesterol, so please, you can watch that video. I explain it in simple terms what cholesterol is all about and how you can lower your cholesterol level. So if you haven't yet watched that video, Rita, I will advise you to watch that video. I have a video on my channel about cholesterol, so please watch the video, because cholesterol is already a topic on its own. I'm not going to discuss it here. I have a video on that. Maybe on another live show we are going to plan and discuss cholesterol, but for today we are not going to talk about cholesterol, so please, you can watch that video. Saturated fat does have an impact on it. Yes, saturated fats do have an impact on your insulin resistance. But the problem with saturated fat, for example, if you are an African, we have our palm oil, the red palm oil that we all love to eat. That is saturated oil. But is it bad? It is not bad. Is it good? It is not 100% good. But if you eat palm oil in the right portion, then it is very good and it is also very healthy. The problem with saturated fat is that it can help to clog your arteries, and it is not good. It is not good for heart health. So if you are eating saturated fat, which example is something like our palm oil, I will advise you to eat them in minimal. Do not eat too much saturated fat, because they are actually not good for your heart. They can also help to worsen insulin resistance. So yes, saturated fats can worsen your insulin resistance. Eat them just in moderation. Fahim, hope I've answered your question. Well done. Can I eat sourdough bread or where? You can eat sourdough bread. Sourdough bread is very good for people who have diabetes, but know that bread is bread. It still contains some carbohydrate, but all in all, the sour bread is best for people who have diabetes. But portion control also matter. Please go educate yourself on glucose and insulin, how it works. So that is just how it is. Okay, Fahim is from Tanzania. Okay, Fahim, I want to believe that you know a palm oil. Palm oil is saturated fat, so it can also help to worsen your insulin resistance. So if you want to eat saturated fats, please eat saturated fats in small quantity. That is it. Now, the fifth thing that you are going to do if you want to reduce your A1C results naturally is for you to get better sleep. Hello, Victorine. I see you. Thanks for joining. Butter. Yes, butter and beef fat, all of them, they are saturated fat. So please make sure to eat just a little quantity. A little quantity will be good for you. Look for the good butter and avoid all this salted butter. The beef fat, I will not advise you to eat beef fat. Beef fat, that one is not good. It's saturated fat, but it's really not healthy. So avoid beef fat, but butter fat is good. You can eat butter fat. Hi, Victorine. I see you. Thanks for joining. joining. Good evening, ma. Thank you for joining Victorine's show. I see you're welcome. What is the best fat? The best fat is unsaturated fats. What is cheese? Cheese is good, but don't eat cheese too much. How about coconut oil? Coconut oil is good. That's another form of saturated fat. You see the clot. When they are cold, if you warm it, it melts. If it cools, it gets tightens. Coconut oil is good, but eat coconut oil in moderation, but it's required. You can eat coconut oil. Thanks, ma. My pleasure, Victorine. Now, let us move to our last point on how you can reduce your A1C naturally. How you can reduce it naturally is your sleep and stress. These two elements are very important because if you are not sleeping well, if you are not having enough rest, if you are stressed up, they are going to increase your blood sugar levels. And constant blood sugar, high blood sugar levels is what is going to cause you to have high A1C results if you go and do your A1C blood control. So I will advise you to get enough sleep. At least 7 hours per day is very important. What about olive oil? Olive oil is definitely best. Olive oil is good. You can eat olive oil. What wheat bread? Whole wheat bread is good. Ma, you can eat whole wheat bread is preferable than white bread. If you want to eat whole wheat bread, you can eat whole wheat bread. But like I said, bread is bread. Bread is still made with all this flour, is still made with carbohydrate, which means that it's still going to increase your blood sugar level, even though it is not going to increase it like the white bread, but it is going to increase it. So if you want to eat bread, if you want to eat your wheat bread, if you want to eat your sourdough bread, I will advise you to eat a maximum 2 slices. Do not exceed 2 slices because the more you eat them, that is how your blood sugar levels are going to increase. So 2 slices of bread will definitely be enough for you. Is it all right to eat corn with coconut? You can eat corn with coconut. They are all natural. They are all good. But the problem is the quantity. How much quantity of corn are you going to eat? Why I say you can combine them is because when you eat healthy fat, which in this case, the coconut is your healthy fat because coconut contains healthy fat. So when you eat healthy fat is going to help to slow down sugar absorption. So if you are going to combine corn, which is your carbohydrate, the carbohydrate that is coming out from your corn, the coconut is going to prevent it from spiking up too fast. But now the problem is going to be your quantity. How much corn are you going to eat and how much coconut are you going to eat? Remember, when you eat anything in excess, this excess is going to be converted into sugar in your body. Even though coconut contain healthy fats, if you eat in them too much, the excess will be converted into glucose. So if you want to eat them, just eat small portion, something that will satisfy you for that moment. Don't exceed it, otherwise the reserve is going to be converted into glucose in your body. But that is a good combination. You can eat it. Hello, I take my blood sugar is 7%. I don't like 7%. 7% for me is very high. If I'm teaching you, if I'm coaching you and you are having blood sugar readings for 7%, I would say you can do better. Try to bring your blood sugar readings under 6. If you can bring your blood sugar readings under 6 in the morning, especially for your fasting blood sugar readings, that is very good. But when they are 7 is very high because if I want to calculate it, I think your 7 is in millimole. So if I want to calculate it in milligrams, because I work with milligrams, so 7 times 18 is 126. You see what I'm saying? So your 7, I want to believe that your 7 is a millimole per liter. But if I want to convert that your 7 into milligrams per deciliter, I'm going to have a blood sugar reading of 126. And 126, like we all know, if that is your fasting blood sugar levels, we know that blood sugar levels that are higher than 126 are considered diabetes. So I don't know if you are already a diabetic or not, but if you are not a diabetic, then those sugar readings are really high for you, because a blood sugar reading of 126 is already showing you that you are a diabetic. But if that is your fasting blood sugar reading, or if you are already a diabetic and you want to bring your blood sugar levels under control, I would want your fasting blood sugar levels to be under 110. So if you want to have good results, make them to be under 110. Let me see what 110 is in milliliter. In millimole per liter. 110 divided by 18. Yes, it's going to be something around 6,1. So I like, if your blood sugar readings are under 6, you are definitely at a safer position. But anything higher than 7 is really not good. So if you are waking up in the morning and you're constantly having your fasting blood sugar levels 7, 7,1, 7,27, know that is too high. And these readings will carry you to your A1C result. And when you go to your doctor and they give you your results for your A1C, you will discover that your A1C results are high. It is as a result of you constantly having all these high blood sugar levels. So, Madam Sonia, I will advise you to work on your blood sugar levels. If you don't mind, you can also join my 4-week diabetes reverse program, where I will teach you how you can reverse them. Voila, you say you are not, and you are not on any medication. But if you are not, your readings are already very high, so it is already classifying you like a diabetic. So I want to advise you maybe to visit a doctor so that they can do a blood run from you. Just try to check your blood sugar readings. Thank you. I'm trying. Yes, try. You can join my 4-week diabetes reverse program, and I'm going to help you to bring your blood sugar low in the natural way. What of eating the African pear with corn? The African pear with corn is the same thing like the coconut, because your coconut and the pear, they are giving you your healthy fat. So it's the same thing. You can combine it, but know that pear contain calories. It's very high in calories. So if you want to eat pear, you will not go and eat a full pear. The best thing for you to eat half of that pear. The quantity of your corn is going to matter, because corn contain carbohydrate, corn contain a lot of starch. So be mindful. Know that when this corn is broken down, it's going to be converted into sugar. So you have to wash out and see how much of this corn you are going to eat. But that is a good combination to prevent blood sugar spikes. You can also do corn and granite. Corn and granite is also a good combination, but wash out with your portion. Portion control, it always counts. Whether you are eating a healthy meal or you are eating an unhealthy meal, your portion control is always very important, because even if it is healthy, if you eat more than your body can burn as energy, know that the reserve is going to be stored as fat or is going to be stored as sugar. So that is why portion control is very important, so that even if you are not full, you need energy. Instead of your body eating, your body will then go in a state of where it's going to start burning the reserve or the stored fat in your body. And that is how you see people losing weight, or that is how you see people having lower blood sugar readings. Is your advice free? I'm from Eastern Cape. To know which of the advice, the 4-week diabetes group, or which advice are you talking about? What was good? God of corn and beans. Corn and beans is good. Corn and beans is also good. Corn and beans is like you are eating your beans. Beans is fiber. Beans is protein. So the beans is going to help to slow down the corn, the carbohydrate that is found in the corn. But like I said, it's always portion. What about a fasting reading of 5,8? A blood sugar reading of 5,8 is definitely good. It's perfect. I have said, if you are struggling with diabetes and you want to reverse it, or you want to reverse your A1C result, your blood sugar readings, especially your fasting blood sugar readings, should be under 6. So if you are having a fasting reading under a 6, which is 5,8, it means that they are perfectly well. Let me see how much is 5,8 in milligrams per deciliter. So the 5,8 in milligrams per deciliter is 104 milligrams per deciliter, which is very good. So that is a great one. Yes, that is a perfect one. Is A1C 36 good? 36 what? 36% or 36 what? Is the A1C measured in percentage? I said the A1C, they are measured in percentage. So millimole, in millimole. Let me see. $36. My question, John, what is your question, Gloria? What about agege bread? Is not a good bread. If you are struggling with diabetes and you are eating agege bread is not a good bread. That is a bread that is going to cause spike in your blood sugar levels, because first of all, it's made from white flour. With the sugar, it's easily digested. So agege bread is definitely not a good option for you. I will advise you to skip agege bread. If you have been eating agege bread, please make sure to stay away from it. So I have answered your question, Gloria. Agege bread is not good, please. And then for the A1C for 36 is good, because it's under 5 point. It's about 5.4%. So it is good. It keeps you under a good blood sugar result. So 5,4 is good. AEP is good, yes. It's 5.4%, so it's definitely good. What about banana? Gloria, bananas are not good. If you are managing diabetes, if you are struggling with diabetes and you want to have good blood sugar readings, banana is not one of those fruits that you should be eating. Banana contains a lot of sugar. Because of that sugar and its high glycemic index, is going to cause a spike in your blood sugar readings. So I'm not saying you don't have to eat bananas. If you want to eat bananas, you can eat a half banana per sitting, but don't go and look for a full banana and start eating it. And when you measure your blood sugar levels, you see that your blood sugar levels are going up, and you say, oh, but banana is fruit, I just ate a fruit. No, banana is not the right fruit for you to eat when you are managing diabetes. But if you must eat it, please eat a small banana or half banana, then it's okay. Know that bananas contain a lot of sugar and they have a high glycemic index. What is a glycemic index? The glycemic index is a scale that measures how fast your blood sugar readings are going to increase when you eat a food. So if you have a food like banana, which has a high glycemic index, it means that when you eat that particular food, it's going to cause a very quick spike in your blood sugar reading. So stay away from banana if you can avoid it, but if you cannot avoid it, then eat like half banana. My fasting blood sugar levels is between 3,4 and my fasting level is always between 3, and should I still take if yes, Adewo, I will advise you to go and visit your doctor. If you go and visit your doctor is going to tell you if you have to stop your medications or if you should continue taking your medications. If not, they are going to reduce your medications because these blood sugar readings are already showing that you are experiencing low blood sugar levels. And if you are experiencing low blood sugar levels, there is no need for you to keep taking your medication. But I cannot tell you to stop your medications because I don't know your health history. I don't know what you are struggling with. I don't know, maybe apart from diabetes, you have other health issues. So I don't even know your medical history. So I cannot tell you to stop taking your medication. All I can tell you is that blood sugar readings of 3,9 or 4,9 are low blood sugar readings, which means that you have to talk to your healthcare provider so that they can reduce your medications or, if possible, stop you from taking the medication, because it is no need that you are having low blood sugar readings and you are still taking medications. So please visit your doctor. Cooked corn and fried corn, which one is better? It depends how you fry your corn. Some people, they fry their corn, they put oil in your fried corn. If you put oil in your fried corn, it means that you are adding some calories into that fried corn. But if you are cooking your corn, you're using water, which means that your cooked corn will always be preferable than the fried corn. So cooked corn is good. If you are using oil, or you say air fried corn, it's the same thing. It's all of them, they are good. All of them, they are good. If you are air frying it, you don't use butter, you don't use oil, then it's good. If you are cooking it, you are using water, then it's also good. Can I eat gala apple? You can eat apple. Apple is good. Gala apple is good. That's the red apples. They are good. But the thing is, if you really like to eat apples, you can always eat the greener apples. The green apples, they are less sweet. But the red apples, or the gala apple, they are more sweeter. But you can eat gala apple. There's no problem of you eating apple. Apple contains a lot of fiber, so you can always eat apple. I'm going to work on it for 3 months and do the blood work. Yes, that would be very good, Sonia. Please work on it. You can work on it naturally. Just focus on what we have been talking on this channel. Work on your food. Eat natural food. Avoid processed food, especially all our snacks. Avoid all those snacks, because those snacks, they are what is causing your blood sugar levels to go up. Thank you, ma. My pleasure. Evelyn said, please, ma, what about A1C of 6.5%? Is it, if you have, Evelyn, I want to believe that you came late. I explained the A1C result, and I said if your A1C result is higher than 5.6, 6.5, so any result from 6.5% means that you are diabetic, which is not good. So it is not good. It is taking you to the diabetes range. A1C result of 6.5% is diabetes. How about nuts and nuts butter? Nuts is good. Nut butter is good. My fasting blood sugar is 5.8 instead of, it is normal. It is good. Victoria, your fasting blood sugar levels are good. 5.8 or 6.0, they are good. I'm joining you now. Have you talked? Yes, Ezekiel, we are almost rounding up. We've talked everything about the A1C. We've discussed what the A1C is. We've talked about the importance of the A1C. We've interpreted the A1C, and I've talked about how you can reduce your A1C naturally. To reduce your A1C naturally, I said the first thing for you to do is to wash out on your choice of food. The second thing was your portion control. The third thing was physical activity. Fourthly, I talk about consistency. You have to be consistent. Give your body time to adjust to your new changes. And then lastly, I talked about sleep and stress. Okay, thank you. I was busy before. Okay, Evelyn, no problem. Yes. So that is it. So if you have any other question, don't forget I love beans plantain with a little gari. Is this too? I always go for a walk afterwards. It's not bad. It just depends on your portion. It just depends on the portion. Beans is good. Plantain is good. The gari is a little bit of the problem, but if you put a little bit of gari in, then it's going to be okay. And you eating and doing a walk after it, so definitely there's not going to be a problem. It's good. You can do it at Devo. But what I will also advise you to do is for you to measure your blood sugar levels after you eat. So if you eat your beans, you eat the plantain with a little bit of gari, to wait 2 hours after, you measure your blood sugar levels to see how it is going to react on your body. If you see that your blood sugar levels are high, then know that that is not good for you. The next time, reduce your portion or even avoid the gari in it. Do you have a phone number? I have a phone number. That is my phone number pinned on the screen. That's my phone number pinned on the screen. Latef, that's my phone number pinned on the screen. Let me see if I can share it again. Victorine Schumann, I haven't tested my sugar level, but thinking of preventive measure. I drink bitter juice and aloe vera infused in water. Normally, bitter leaf is very good. Bitter leaf juice, I want to believe you want to type bitter leaf juice. Bitter leaf juice is very good. Bitter leaf juice acts like an insulin. It helps, yes. But if there is diabetes in your family and you are thinking maybe you might be having diabetes or your blood sugar levels are high or you're thinking of having pre-diabetes, it is always good to go for checkup. If you don't go in for checkup, you will keep assuming until it's very late. So I will advise you, Victorine Shu, to go in for a blood sugar control. If you have diabetes in your family, maybe your father had diabetes or your mother had diabetes, your uncle, they had diabetes, or you have traces of diabetes in your family, it will be good for you to go in and do a blood test instead of you drinking aloe vera water and drinking bitter leaf water without knowing why you are drinking them. It's like you're taking medication without knowing why you are taking that medication. So I will advise you to first go in and do a blood control. Do a blood sugar control to know what is actually the problem. Yes, do a blood sugar test to know if you are a diabetic or you are pre-diabetes or you are running a risk of developing any of them. Then you'll be on a safer side. Then if you want to drink your bitter leaf juice or you want to drink an aloe vera juice, you will know, okay, I'm drinking this aloe vera juice or this bitter leaf water juice because the doctor said I am having pre-diabetes or diabetes, so I'm drinking it to reduce it. Then you will have a clearer picture of what you are doing instead of just drinking, consuming. What now if you are already a diabetic or if you are a pre-diabetic and you don't even know and you're drinking this aloe vera water and you're drinking this bitter leaf water and the thing is instead intensifying? It's always safe for you to go in and do a blood test. My friend has diabetes. Can she drink bitter leaf juice? Bitter leaf juice is definitely good. It helps to improve insulin resistance. For anyone who is struggling with insulin resistance, bitter leaf juice is good because it helps to prevent insulin resistance. It helps to bring down your blood sugar level. So if it's going to improve your insulin resistance, it means that it is going to improve how your insulin is going to work. So it's going to make your insulin levels sensitive. So it is very good for you to drink bitter leaf water. Bitter leaf in a whole, bitter leaf in general is very good for anyone who is managing diabetes. Okay, ma. Thank you for the advice. My pleasure, Victorin. I always drink herbal teas, mango leaf, and guava tree. If it is good for you, then it's okay. If it is good for you, then it's okay. Those things, they do work, but at times it's always good to always check. Don't just drink, because sometimes you can drink until they even destroy your system. So when you drink, go in and do the check up and see what is happening. Is it helping or it's not helping? Gloria said, God bless you, ma. My pleasure, Gloria. You're welcome. You're welcome. So that was it for today. If we don't have any other questions, we can call it a day. But if you like this video and you learned something, I will want to know in the comment section. Just type something in the comment section to let me know you learned something about this video. Maybe you now know what is the A1C. You now know the importance of the A1C, and also you know what to do to reduce your A1C. So let me know in the comment section if this video was helpful. Lewis said, I have a question. What is your question? Joining the WhatsApp, is it free? No, to join the WhatsApp group is not free. It is a paid group. You have to pay. The WhatsApp group is not free. It is a paid group. So if you want, you can send me a message on WhatsApp and then I will give you more information about it. But it is not free. It is a paid class, because I'm going to teach you for 4 weeks. For these 4 weeks, I'm not just going to do everything for free. You are going to pay for it. But it's moderate price. I would say they are moderate. Very informative. My pleasure, Lateef. Thank you very much. Rita, thanks for the insightful teaching. It's very helpful. My pleasure, Rita. I'm happy to hear it was helpful. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much. So if you found the video helpful and if you want to reduce your A1C, can the ebook payment be made in? Yes, you can pay in any currency. You can pay in dollar, you can pay in euro, you can pay in pounds, in any currency. Immediately you pay, it do the conversion directly. It converts it directly. So there is no problem if you are paying in pounds or you're paying in dollar. You can pay in pounds and I'll receive it in euro. There's no problem. Grace, there is no problem. You can pay it in pounds. How much, ma? How much for what? Ignatius, how much for what? For the ebook or for the WhatsApp group? Is it the ebook? You are asking the price for the ebook, or you are asking the price for the 4-week diabetes reverse program? I'm taking medicine for high blood sugar. Can I stop and stay? Lewis, I cannot advise you to stop your medicine because I don't know your medical history. The only advice I can give to you is for you to visit your doctor. When you visit your doctor is going to tell you if your medicine should be stopped or not. I don't have the right to tell you to stop your medication because I don't know your medical history. I don't know why your doctor prescribed you those medicines. So it's best for you to go back to your doctor and ask them to stop your medications if you want your medications to be stopped. I will never tell anybody on this platform to stop your medication. Even in my WhatsApp group, when I see that your blood sugar levels are reducing, I don't say stop taking this medication. No, I don't say that. I refer them to go back to their doctor, to visit their healthcare provider and show them their blood sugar results. The doctor has the right to reduce or stop the medication because the doctor prescribed them. I did not prescribe them, so I don't have any right to tell you to stop taking your medication. So I will advise you, Ignatius, to go, Lewis, to go and visit your doctor if you really want to stop your medication. And nobody online should tell you to stop your medication and you listen. Do not do that. Always talk to your doctor before stopping your medication. These people online, nobody knows your medical history. Maybe you have other sicknesses. Maybe you have other health issues, and you come to a total stranger online and the person advises you to stop your medication and you stop your medication. That is not right. So nobody online should tell you to stop your medication apart from your doctor, with whom you have a physical contact with. They best know you. They know your history. They know the other illnesses that if in case you have other illnesses. So do not do it. Go to your doctor. Grace says, thank you, ma. My pleasure. Lewis say, thank you, I understand. My pleasure, Lewis. I can only give you advice here. I can only tell you what to do. And if what I'm teaching you is helping you and is helping to bring down your blood sugar readings, the next thing that you can do is for you to carry your readings and go and present them to your doctor. Tell your doctor, okay, from now I have been listening to this and this person and is teaching us to do this and that, and I've been doing it. Here are my blood sugar results. If your doctor says that your blood sugar results are going well, they will definitely reduce or stop your medicine. But I don't have any right to tell you to stop your medication. Bintu Panda says, thank you very much and God bless you. My pleasure. Janice says, thanks for all your advice. My pleasure, Yanis. Nobody online should tell you to stop your medication and you just do it. No, it is not good. It is not professional, and it is not advisable. Only your doctor has the right to do that. Voila. So that was it for today. Hope you've learned one or two things. If this video was good, if it was helpful, also leave a comment and join my 4-week diabetes reverse program if you want to reverse your diabetes naturally, if you want to reduce your A1C results. I'm going to coach you for 4 weeks. Every day I'm going to be behind you to tell you what to eat, to tell you what not to eat, to tell you how to eat, when to eat, your portion of food. I'm going to be your guidance angel. Yeah, your guidance angels. I'm going to be with you. I'm going to walk with you step by step to see that your blood sugar levels go down. So if you are that person, make sure to collect the number from the screen and send me a message on WhatsApp so I can connect with you and put you in the WhatsApp group if you fulfill the conditions, because like I said, it is not free, it is payable. Chinyere said, thank you so much for all you are doing. God bless you. My pleasure, Chinyere. Thank you very much for joining. Thanks for your support. I appreciate your presence here. Please, 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 those of you who are watching and you haven't yet liked the video, can you just give the video a thumbs up before you leave? Just double tap on the screen. If this live was good, if it was educative, please just double tap. So that was it for today. I hope you've learned one or two things. A recap on what to do to reverse your A1C results is for you to choose the right food, wash out on your portion, exercise, be consistent, and have a good rest and reduce your stress. When you do these 5 things, you are definitely going to reduce your blood sugar results and also reduce your A1C results naturally. There is no magic about it. These 5 things are the secret. They are the foundation of reducing your blood sugar readings. Even the medicines that you are taking, they are not going to help you like these 5 things are going to help you. Remember, diabetes is a dietary problem. And so if diabetes is a dietary problem, it means that you can only use diet to fight your diabetes. diabetes. And that is why your choices of food really matter. Work on your food choices, work on your plate. Whatever you are eating, make sure you are eating the right food. You are not eating too much carbohydrate. You are eating a lot of vegetable and drinking a lot of water. Many people struggling with diabetes don't drink enough water. That is why you will see them having their body itching here and there. Is because of dehydration. When you are dehydrated, this is going to cause a spike in your blood sugar levels and you are going to have those itches. So make sure to hydrate yourself. Thanks for creating the awareness. God bless you. My pleasure. My pleasure. You're welcome. My pleasure. So that was it for today. If we don't have any other question, we are going to call it off a day. And hopefully next week, we are going to come up live. If there is something that you guys want to learn next week, or if there is a topic, a particular topic that you want me to talk on next week, drop it in the comment section. So when I come next week, I'll come and teach you that topic. So which other topic do you want to know? What do you want to know about diabetes? Which topic should I talk on next week when I come online? Let me know. Let me know. Which other topic will you like to learn next week so we know? Thanks for creating the awareness. My pleasure, Vicky. It's my pleasure. Voila. So with that being said, thank you all very much for joining. We are going to meet again next week for another live. Next week, I'm going to look for another topic to bring it up to us. So thank you all very much for joining. I wish you all a wonderful and a blessed weekend ahead. Stay well and stay safe. Bye.